Hey guys, so today I am going to talk about how to move on from a relationship. So, number one is distance yourself from them. That's a big one. Number two is don't have contact with them. Number three is stop looking at photos from the past or videos. Number four is stop reminiscing and daydreaming, living in the past, thinking of the what ifs. I know that's really hard to do. I've been there. Number five is stop idolizing them, thinking they're the best thing that ever happened to you. Even if they are, just try not to think about it because it hurts more. Six is kind of like number four, but stop fantasizing and like having a success story of getting back together and stuff. Just kind of accept the fact that you're never gonna get back together, and it kind of makes it easier. Number seven is remember why you broke up in the first place. There's always a reason, whether it's on his side or your side. Sometimes if it's on his side or her side if you're a guy, if it's on the other person's side, sometimes you don't agree with it, obviously. Most of the time that's the case. But if it's on your side and you're the one that broke up with them, sometimes you still feel sad naturally and you still want them back, but you know it's not the right thing and there's a reason why you broke up with them. That was how it was for me. Like, I broke up with someone. I broke up with a guy and it was my idea, but it still hurt. I still cried and everything. I went through the phases of a breakup still. But yeah. So remember why you broke up with them. Number 8 is make a list of things you don't like about them. I know this sounds bad, but like it helped me a lot, so hopefully it helps you. Number 9 is stop listening to songs that remind you of them or like sad songs. Those are both bad. And then number 10 is stay too busy you don't think about them. Because when you do think about them, it just makes it way harder. I know you want to think about them, but you probably shouldn't. Number 11 is stop talking about this person, because that is also not good for moving on. Number 12 is cry even though you feel like you can't. So I actually went through this where I didn't want to cry and I couldn't cry, and I was like, why am I crying? Like, I should be crying. Like, I feel like my heart's broken, but I can't cry. But then I kind of like forced myself to cry and I just like let it out, and then it just came naturally after I forced myself to cry. And I cried for like 15 minutes straight and I was just like, this is horrible. Why did I break up with them, whatever. And then I was like, okay, these are the reasons. Then I listed the reasons and I like wrote them down, or like I made a video about it and was like, okay, this is why I broke up with them, so don't get back together. I'm not gonna tell you if we got back together. We're not gonna go into that, but number 13 is rebounds are not the answer. It's not gonna help you. I know in the moment it feels like it will, and like beforehand you're like, oh yeah, if I have another boyfriend or girlfriend, it'll be better and I won't hurt anymore. You're still gonna hurt. You're still gonna miss them. So I would suggest not to do that. Number 14 is don't try to make them jealous. I feel like that's just mean, so that's just my opinion. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, make him jealous, make her jealous, you know, but I just feel like that's really mean and not necessary. Number 5 is write down your feelings day to day and see how they will change, because I know for myself, they changed drastically. And I was like, one day I missed them, one day I didn't. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Number 16, I know I said I was doing 15, but I added one. Don't sleep more than you need to, especially because you will probably dream about them, which is very hard. Like, yeah. it's very hard to wake up from a dream, like an amazing dream about them. That's happened to me so many times, I can't even count. But yeah, these are just my, um, you know, reasons, or these are my, what's it called? Ways to move on from a person that you were dating or even engaged to, whatever the case may be. So these are mine. I'd love to hear yours. I'm sure people have more. So in the comments, please comment, ways that helped you get over someone. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. God bless.